Have you ever booked a flight deal that felt like it was a dream, but then it quickly turned into a nightmare? With how desperate and cunning scammers can be, it's no surprise that so many people fall victim to booking scams each year. You might know a friend or a family member that has been a victim. My name is Henry, and on this channel we talk travel, and today we'll talk about 9 cunning booking scams that you might encounter when you're trying to book your next trip. This can save you from a big headache, or even worse, losing a lot of money. You can even lose thousands of dollars. Imagine thinking you snagged a great deal only to discover the website you booked through is completely fake. How can you tell the difference before it's too late? The scammers create fake websites that mimic legitimate airline companies or travel platforms. Sometimes they look just like the real ones, so you need to be aware of the small details that can give it up. This doesn't only happen in the travel industry. You might experience it in other industries as well. You need to be really careful. If not, you can lose a lot of money. So many people fall victim to this scam each year. Let's look at how you can figure out a real website from a fake one. First, verify the URL. Make sure you have the HTTPS. Verify the URL by only booking through official website platforms. Check the grammar. See if the website has any spelling errors that can give it up as a fake website. Sometimes these scammers make fake websites quickly and don't really spell check. Look for affiliation. Check the logos and branding. Verify travel association memberships. Official websites will be verified with major travel associations. And finally, avoid any pressure tactic. Be cautious of anyone trying to rush you to pay. If you find really cheap tickets from New York City to Europe, then you should always be cautious because the airlines usually set the price. If you find anything much cheaper than on the official website, then there's a good chance it's a scam. Now, the next scam is a little bit more nefarious. With this current age of technology, it's easy to talk to people, but it's also easy for people to find your information. The next one is phishing emails and ads. This is when you receive an email or when you find an ad for a travel deal that seems too good to be true. Fake emails or ads promoting these deals can lead to stolen payment details. And like I said before, nowadays it's very easy for people to find your information online, your emails. Anyone can be a victim of this scam. They might make it look like it is from an official airline, official website, and when you put in your payment details, they take your money and your information. These emails and ads could look like surveys, an email about a travel reward, hotel room discounts, or a tour at a special rate. Scammers are very cunning. If you get any link in your email or any mysterious email, always check the sender. Who's it from? If it's supposed to be from an official airline, always double check if it's the real email. But unfortunately, getting fake deals and discounts through your email isn't the only place you can be targeted. It can also happen on social media. Everyone loves using social media, especially Instagram. This makes Insta a great place to catch people off guard. You might find ads on Instagram or an Instagram page offering these crazy, amazing deals that seem too good to be true. But be careful. There's a good chance it's just someone trying to get your payment information. They might have logos matching an official site. They might contact you and try to build trust to get your information. If you ever see any of these amazing deals on Instagram or social media and the deal seems too good to be true, that should be a red flag. Always verify the social media page. Make sure it has real followers, verify there are reviews, that it's a good service, and is it a new page? A relatively new page is also a red flag. So just never jump into these deals without researching enough. Now, another scam you may encounter can really catch you off guard because you get to the checkout thinking you found a great deal, but then the price is not what you expected. There is usually no such thing as a free trip or travel experience. Maybe in some rare cases, yes, but usually there is a catch. This next scam is a great example of this. Some sites advertise low fares, but add excessive fees or exclude mandatory charges like baggage. Hidden fees are never fun. Usually we like to know what we're getting ourselves into. Here are some examples of where you might experience hidden fees. Online store checkouts. Unexpected charges like local taxes, handling fees, or credit card charges. You might get a free vacation that requires you to pay taxes or some other fees. You might experience resort fees, sometimes called facility fees, or destination fees, which cover amenities like internet and the pool, but because the fees are mandatory, they act as hidden charges and they don't appear until the final checkout. Rental cleaning fees like for Airbnb. So hidden fees are very frustrating. They don't feel like a scam, but it's very dishonest. Think you get a good deal, but then at the very end, the final checkout window, they spring on you a fee you weren't expecting, and now the price doesn't even seem worth it. So whenever you're booking something, always be aware there might be a hidden fee at the very end somewhere. Now, the next scam is 100% in the scam category. It's very nefarious, and the goal is to try to get your personal information. Fake customer service numbers are a common way scammers try to get information from you. Many people get tricked by these fake customer service numbers and lose valuable information. If you have a problem with an agency or something happened with your flight and you need to contact them, usually many people will just Google search customer service number and put that company next to that. This is very risky because Google doesn't do a great job of filtering out the right web searches to get to the very top. Sometimes the first number that comes up can be a scam number. Recently, Google has been doing better about official companies being the first one to pop up. So never trust these fake customer service numbers. Always double check it's the right one. Better yet, always get the number from the official site. Now, besides double checking that the customer service numbers are real, you should also make sure the emails from these companies are real. It isn't uncommon for scammers to try impersonate airlines through email. So make sure you stick around for this next annoying one. Scammers may take scamming into their own hands. In this one, you might receive a call, an email, or text claiming your flight, hotel, travel booking was canceled. They might know that you have a trip coming up in one of these many ways. They might find out the information through data breach, using phishing emails to get sensitive information from you. Using social media, they might find the information through unsecure booking sites. They might have malware that can go into your computer and take the information. They might use public Wi-Fi that is notoriously known for not being protected and have good security, or they might even guess. So once they have that information, the scammers inform you that you're eligible for a refund. To make it seem convincing, they might provide fake confirmation numbers, your booking details, and use official logos and branding. Next, they'll request for payment details. They ask for your credit card or bank information. They process the refund, and in some cases, put your personal information into a fraudulent form. And once that happens, once they have all your details, they take all your money. They use your card to make unauthorized purchases, sell your personal information to other scammers. Use reputable platforms that are legit. Avoid oversharing online. Scammers can target you through social media. Always go to the official website. Double check with the company. Don't just believe this email. And lastly, like I said before, don't click on links. Now, this next scam can go hand in hand with the fake websites or the fake Instagram pages. This next one is the non-existent ticket scam. It involves scammers selling fake or invalid tickets to you, often preying on those who seek a great discount or last-minute deal. So here's how it works. First, they advertise the fake ticket. They post amazing offers to get your attention, claiming to sell the tickets at a very big discount. Next, they give you a convincing pitch. Use fake reviews, professional looking profiles, or time-sensitive deals to create urgency. They require payment upfront through non-refundable methods like wire transfer, gift cards, or apps like Cash App and Venmo. And finally, after you pay, there's no ticket. The scammer disappears, or the ticket provided is invalid or doesn't exist at all. Now, the best way to avoid this scam is just use an official website. Don't trust these fake websites or these unverified Instagram pages. Don't trust a deal that is too good to be true. Now, the next scam is the bait and switch offer scam. A cheap flight offer is replaced with a more expensive option after checkout. Scammers trick travelers by advertising a cheap flight, then replacing it with a more expensive option after payment. And here's how it works. First, they give you an enticing offer. A third-party travel site advertises an incredibly low-priced flight to grab your attention. Next, you have the initial booking. You attempt to book the flight and the payment is taken up front. After payment, you're contacted by the seller or you see a notice claiming the fare is no longer available or a problem occurred with the booking. And then next, the scam progresses into an expensive alternative. You're offered a more expensive ticket or an upgraded option instead. And then they pressure you to accept this offer. They may use time-sensitive excuses to push you into agreeing. And they also make it very hard to refund this purchase. They put up a bunch of walls that make it seem like the effort isn't worth it. If a deal is too good to be true, then it's probably too good to be true. If you are scammed, then make sure you dispute the charge with your credit card company or your bank. So be careful. It can happen to anyone. Now, you can sum up this entire video into one thought. If it's too good to be true, then it probably is. This is the essence of these online booking scams. If you see any amazing deal online that is much cheaper than on the official airline company's website, it's probably a scam. I know it's very enticing to buy a very cheap flight. It's best to just avoid this altogether and just use your trusted sites. Use the official airline companies. Use Travel Scanner to find the cheapest routes. Better to have that peace of mind that you know your trip is real, you know it's going to happen, over trying to get a deal and then lose out on a bunch of money, give your personal information to scammers, and deal with the aftermath of all of that. Because a good deal isn't worth putting your personal information at risk. Especially now with technology, it's much easier to get scammed. Have you fallen victim to any of these scams? Please tell me down below. Help warn others about these scams. And I have another video talking about scams you might experience when you are traveling, because The scams don't end after you buy the tickets. They only begin. There are plenty of scams around the world where unsuspecting tourists lose some hundreds of dollars, so it's good to be aware of all the possible scams.